Patience is a virtue, Aaron Cobra. Patience is a virtue. And if this doesn't work this time, then I may need to try again tomorrow. Yeah, I'll need to try again tomorrow, because it's getting late for me. I thought that I would knock out a stream.
Hit the difficulty that puts story over combat. The person writing my dialogue thanks you for their gainful employment.
Please work. So far, so good. No glitching yet, and I hope that there won't be glitching this time around. Okay. Or freezing. Okay, it froze for a little while, then it started loading again. Yes, it worked. Okay. Hallelujah. Okay, so what I need to do is go up to the marker, because I need to do something right here.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
That's a hard question to answer. DeVry was a traitor, and she'll get what she's coming to, since what's coming to her. I'm not sure who DeVries is. Oh, that's right. DeVries was the person who we first came in contact with at the beginning.
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
This is definitely the better outcome. I agree.
You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the best you could. You didn't search hard enough, clearly. No, that's not me at all. What's done is done. We should focus on what comes next. No, that doesn't sound like me either. So yeah, the first option sounds like me.
Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Agreed. We can't let her actions go unanswered. Fine by me. I've got a bullet I'm saving just for her. Okay, I don't think I would go that far. This is a lot. I just want to move on, keep my head down, and forget any of this happened. Yeah, that would be the cowardice's way out. Yeah, but yes, agreed. We can't let her actions go unanswered.
Glad to see you're just as by the book as I remember. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
And we'll be one step closer to making her pay for what she did. Sounds like you've already done some legwork. Good job, Agent. What if she took all the safes with her when she left? That's a dumb trait. And that's a bad trait that I had to choose to even things out. I guess there are worse places to be stuck investigating than an island called Paradise. Okay. Beat standing around having my ear talked off. Oh, I like having... The best way to learn about someone, in my opinion, is to have them talk about themselves. So yeah, I'll go with sounds like you've already done some legwork. Good job, Agent.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a protectorate communications hub.
And I feel like this, facing DeVries would be, the point of no return in this game. Because the point of no return is in, they won't, can't save past this point, or you need to make sure that you got everything done that you wanted to get done before this point. But anyway.
The sooner we get to Paradise Island, the better.
Okay. Paradise Island. Eden. I'm ignoring that. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. That is obviously a scam. Oh. I'm confused. What do I need to do now? I mean, okay, maybe it's downstairs?
This unit. Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Good call on his part. and much appreciated.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Thanks, Val. That'll save me some time.
Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
I'm concerned you think I'd need a gadget like that.
An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including, but not limited to, unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
You look like you could use a little. No, I mean, she might take that the wrong way. Any idea where I can find more of these special keys?
Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
So that must be a tutorial for lockboxes, and that makes sense. Okay. And Auntie's acidic dematerializer fires a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Energy 40. Do not eat this liquid. Please dispose of any targeted acidic remains in a safe manner. Do not eat the remains. A high security lockbox is jamming this machine and needs to be removed. Okay. Alright. And Auntie's acidic dematerializer is a silent gadget that deals corrosive damage to enemies at a short range. Enemies killed by the gadget disintegrate, removing the opportunity for enemies to find them. The gadget can be fired quickly or held, letting you get into the perfect position before firing. You can also use the gadget to disintegrate corpses. So activate guard. Left bumper to activate gadget and hold Y to swap gadgets. Got it.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Valerie's Mod Kit. A kit of supplies to mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster and armor. Nice. That will come in handy very well. Visit a workbench to select which mods to use. This kit contains plating, screws, abrasives, solvents, adhesives, and steel wool, all used to improve armor and weapons. There is also a stick of gum. This item has been sealed in a high-security lockbox. Only advanced decryption keys may open it. And I need 4 of them. Got it. On we go. Companions. And this is nothing new to me because I know about this from the last game, or from the first game, but I'll catch any viewers up if this is your first introduction to the game franchise, you can have up to 2 companions who follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, and even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels that you gain that you can spend in the ledger. Okay, so there's only Niles and Valerie. So, I'll select both of them, so I'm not alone. I love how smart they are with their comedy. They sure have come a long way. And I look forward to the 3rd game to come out, if they're working on a 3rd game. Or maybe they're going to stick with a duology. I don't know. Only time will tell. I'm curious about how much more of the game there is after you free the scientist from the prison. Is that Act 1 of 3 of the game? Or maybe there's more than 3 acts. I mean, how much more of the game would there have been? Anyway. Nice. I got an achievement. Welcome to Paradise Island. 15 points. Sweet. Okay. Oh. That's not good. Frame drop. What was that? What is that up there? Why is it doing that? Sprats. The vermin of the game. Anyway. Are they friendly? Or no? Hopefully they are. What is this, I wonder? Oh, just an advertisement. Okay. He's not gonna need any of those. Or that. Anything salvageable from this? No, we're just getting wet. Okay. What was that? You just jumped. All you did was jump. You don't need to be so scared. You don't need to sound scared. Oh, what? Oh god. Why am I not? Oh. Okay. Good. Xyranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia, powering the Proctorate's auto mechs. Standing in Xyranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Xyranium poisoning you can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or auto doc to remove any accumulated Xyranium poisoning. Warning: some Xyranium clouds are denser than others, increasing the rate that poisoning is applied. Okay, so not going anywhere towards that, then, until it disappears. Okay, pneumatic piston. Okay, where did the others go? Okay, one's right here. And do I need how many? Okay, junk items can be broken down for crafting materials or sold as vendors. Sold at vendors. Okay. Worth a shot to keep on hand. This is a broken transport system. Probably, most likely. Where are Niles and Valerie? I thought I invited them with me on this trip. They might have decided to stay behind, I don't know.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Hello there, go-getter.
Friend or foe? Well, they're not shooting yet, so...
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Yeah, I'm going to use speech whenever I can. I'm a spread exterminator. Hopefully it'll work in my favor. Got an order from your supervisor.
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance.
Okay.
Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. You downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Looking for a trader who goes by DeVries. Any ideas where I might find her?
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
I'll go down the line, yeah. Is it normal to get shot at by mechanicals on the way to town? Or are we just special?
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Found evidence of a battle, didn't look too good. If anyone made it, I didn't see. Just bodies and wreckage. Yeah, I'll go with the first one.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Didn't find anything like that, I'm afraid. Not much in the habit of plundering corpses. Oh, that's a lie. I just plundered a corpse. Not as such. I suppose I'll be moving on then.
Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Do you mind if I don't pay you no mind?
No, I don't. So, this is an area that we will be able to explore later on. What is that cross?
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries, and sometimes their names.
What is that symbol next to their name?
Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
I'm looking for information. Have any?
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war? Any particular topic you have in mind?
What's with Auntie's choice? I thought Auntie Cleo and Spacer's choice were separate.
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
Might be best to do that. Who's in charge up at Fox Relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Any word about the situation up north? Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid. The bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
Good to know. Anything you can tell me about the people who are running this town?
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
That's comforting. And of course, I'm using that sarcastically. I had so many questions, and now I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
That rift is going to swallow this entire colony soon if we don't do something.
Of course I know that. We all do. Just trying to make some bits while I can, you know? Besides, some say it's decades away. Why fret unduly today? Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
Now I feel bad. Now I feel okay. Oh shit. Now I feel like I'm the worst storyteller ever. Maybe all of them would have been bad anyway. The name Pending Saloon. You haven't named this place yet?
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Sure, what have you got so far? If your saloon doesn't have a name, how far along are you in this business plan? Yeah, what do you got?
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3.
absent-minded, 4, the fair shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
I know it's the first option, but the drunken haggler spoke to me.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
Ha ha ha, funny. No, I'm not gonna say that. Tell me truthfully, you don't really have a 19-point plan, do you?
Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare.
I could really use that. Well, should my character drink? I'll leave that up to the chat and the the comment section. But in my opinion, I choose not to drink, so I won't cause my characters to drink. Just thought of something I need to do.
All right. Appreciate you dropping by.
Oh yes, a full lick on her after we had that nice conversation. Well, since I'm in the area, I might as well explore. But I want to...
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here.
I want to learn
about excruciating pain. Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
That's a lot of blood. What happened?
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days.
Damn.
I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again. It was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
Yeah, I would say so too. Drones aren't usually known for their manners. Yeah, for the heck of it, I'll select it.
I'd prefer if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to say pip pip and the like. Wouldn't be cost effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway, Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base.
Damn.
Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
Think they'd welcome outside assistance?
Can't imagine they'd turn down help from anyone who knows how to handle themselves and is a friend of Auntie's. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Given your track record with drones, I'd avoid live entities. You should stay in Fairfield.
Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended.
No, that's not
Poor
what I
Doc
meant.
Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
So we're doing proctorate attacks and rogue drones. What's going right around here? Mind if I take a look at your arm more closely?
I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
If it makes you feel better, we can pretend the answer's yes. I am indeed trained in anatomical scrutiny and bodily dissection.
Wow, those must be some advanced courses because I've never even heard of them. Well, all right then. Just hope you're not squeamish.
Yep, that looks pretty bad.
How bad is bad? Wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
You know when you overcook a borscht and the skin bursts? It looks like that.
That was a comparison I could have done without. Huh. Why do I feel hungry all of a sudden?
Sorry, I can't be of more help. No, I'll be as helpful as I can be. Look at Erickson's arm. Yeah, I could really go for... Funny.
Say, I'm not sure I like the way you're looking at my arm right now. Maybe you best get along.
Oh, now I look like a cannibal. Oh, not what I meant to do, but okay.
Schedule an appointment if you need to talk to me.
I'd say welcome back, but I reckon a clinic's likely the last place any of us would choose if we had the choice. If you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's still on the long side of short.
I'll be seeing you. And I'm gonna see... Hold on. Okay, the door is closed.
We are currently experiencing longer than normal waiting times. For expedited treatment, please file medical forms 49F, 87B, 93D, and 107C with the front desk.
I must ask you to hold still.
Take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
Can't help you. Sorry.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Amputation seems a little extreme.
Yeah, Doc. Is this really necessary?
kind of need my leg. You know, for getting around and such.
I don't have time to argue about this. I have other patients waiting. If you're disinclined to live, leave. Otherwise, we need to get you prepped for the procedure.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
I could help cover some of the costs.
A kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
You got a full crowd in your waiting room. Any way to speed things up? I don't suppose you could I could borrow that bone saw, for reasons. Fairfield's a big town. Are you its only doctor?
At the moment, yes, it's only medical doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
I spoke with Erickson. He indicated that you could use some help.
Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Hey, Cam. Which ability has been your fave so far? I would say speech. Because it's been helpful. More or less. Can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a chemist right here. Chemset right here.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
I mean, well, yeah, I haven't gotten too far into the game yet, so I haven't played around with the abilities yet so far. Yeah, I'm vibing around, exploring as much as I can before moving on with the next main quest. I started playing, let's see, 13 days ago, around 13 days ago, I uploaded a video to my YouTube channel, Errant Cobra. If you want to look at it, or if you want to watch it, then go ahead and take a look at it, because yeah, it's a but yeah, I've done a lot of I've taken a decent chunk out of the game with the first one, but yeah, it's a fun game so far. I recommend you play it sometime when you have the time. And I'm sorry that you don't have a lot of time. Hopefully you'll have enough time later, because it's a fun game to sink hours into. But I recommend you play the first one first, because this is the sequel to the first game. The Outer Worlds 1. So this is the Outer Worlds 2. I see Auntie's Choice here, but you don't get many pre-ex-protectorate coming in for treatment.
Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of protectorate medicine.
You did take a look.
But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have.
So yeah, I do have an intro and outro to my channel, but I usually like to keep them short. Or as short as I can make them. But yeah, and maybe I don't make them as apparent as they need to be, but yeah, I'll work on it. I'm on PC. But yeah, I feel like it's more convenient to use a PC than a console, but I can understand that a console is more plug in and play. Thank you. Oh, thank you. If that sound was that you followed me, thank you for following me. And thank you for the compliment of my stream running smooth. I won't be able to see how smoothly it runs until after I'm done streaming, but yeah, I'll look into following you as well to return the favor.
Oh, certainly. Right after I see to all these other patients who arrived before you.
That makes sense. Would it change your mind if I start screaming in pain? That's all for now. So yeah. Seems to be a bit of a maybe it's just me, but yeah, it seems like there's a bit of a lag when I turn quickly. Do I have a DC? Yeah, late night streams do hit different, especially after a long day of work at work. But I wouldn't know that. I've never had a job. I volunteer though. Oh, Discord. Yeah, I do have Discord. Yeah, no, I'll add you. Seem like a nice person. Yeah. I can see that. Because, late night streams do hit different. You're welcome. Until you have work the next day. But yeah, I see that. I can see that because I often have volunteers volunteer shifts that I need to prepare for mentally and physically. So yeah. Thank you for your subscription. And I will upload more often. I know that my upload schedule is a bit wonky, and I'll work on that.
Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself.
You're still upright? So how badly could you have been hurt?
You sound like my unit captain.
Stop sniveling, Erickson. You're not being paid by the tier.
But yeah, well, I have been told that I have more time on my hands than the average person, so I'm planning to take advantage of that by streaming and uploading more often when I have the time. I mean, I still have yeah, streaming is fun. And I like it as a hobby. And how often do I stream? I stream well, my goal is to stream on the weekdays, every weekday, and Sundays, because I have Sundays hauntings. That's when I play horror games. Yeah, you can get paid after a certain amount of followers and views, and it's not that hard. Yeah, I can see that. I just need to be more confident in my streaming capabilities and play and stream more often. Good for them. Your friend is getting paid. I hope they're getting paid enough. I need 25 followers and 4 average viewers to become affiliates and start earning from Twitch. Okay, yeah. That sounds a lot more reasonable than the YouTube's partner program. But I can see why they went with that, because more people would watch YouTube videos than they would watch streams. No, I didn't. Not yet. But yeah, I'll add you real quick. Kim Scott 1. Okay, I sent you a request. And just to let you know beforehand, it will be apparent through my profile picture that I'm a fan of My Little Pony, a brony. Because what my PFP is my Pony Sona, Cloud Chaser. So anyway, moving on with the game. Strength and bravery take many forms. Physical toughness is only one of them.
Well stated. I like to think a positive mental attitude counts for something. Doesn't much help with dodging drone fire, though, I will admit.
Okay, sorry, I confused you. Yeah, I'm more like a pony, and I chose Errant Cobra as my username on YouTube and Twitch because my my Xbox gamer tag is Errant Cobra. And they chose it for me. I didn't pick it for myself. You know what does help? What time is it for me? 17 minutes past midnight. But I'm a night owl, so I don't mind. Not picking fights with drones in the first place.
For the record, I didn't start that fight. Didn't finish it neither. Why don't I just give you the full tale? All started while I was on sentry duty. Drone came out of nowhere. I returned fire like it was a cereal.
We're on the same...
Bang, pew, pew, pew. Oh,
we're in the same time zone.
Not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
How did you survive?
Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess. As for the rest of these fine folk, they were...
You're an hour behind
while defending the forward
in California.
Base. Imagine the base is probably begging for warm bodies just now.
You're the same as me as far as you're a night owl. We're both night owls. That's cool. Nice to know that I have come across a fellow night owl. Yep. That's what Kim Scott said.
Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOBs are our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres.
Do you prefer Kim or Scott?
Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Your gameplay is quite impressive, by the way. Thank you. I try my best. You prefer Kim. Okay. Nice to know. I'll refer to you as Kim. Sounds like a quick way to distinguish yourself. Why don't you volunteer?
Now there's an idea might be worth considering. They do say the quickest way to a promotion is by climbing over other bodies. That's all I'm moving until I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
But Kim said, man, you should have to maintain your channel a bit so it'd look more appealing. Yeah, I do need to work on that. Do you have any suggestions? So between Protectorate attacks and rogue drones, what's going right about around here?
Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. The world always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum.
Because, yeah, I could edit my, description, my channel's description, a little better. I've some pretty cool ideas that could help you get better insight. May I share them? Certainly. Go right ahead. Sorry, I can't be more help.
Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
Yeah, you gotta look out for yourself. Especially in a cruel world like this. I'll send it to you on Discord. Okay, sounds like a plan. But you're here to see the doctor. Isn't that letting someone else solve the problem?
No, I'll be paying him for a service. I'm supporting the local economy, you see. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss? Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself.
Okay. Moving on to the next store, or not store, but next building to explore. I don't think I remember going in there. I believe I remember. Yeah, I remember going in there. But this, I haven't seen. Okay, so you've just been liberated. What now? Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all, thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Excuse me. Only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pocket as your salary. It's the free market in action. So I guess there's money back when you pay for stuff here. Empower yourself with the latest AC products. Use new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay, and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's Choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join our cause. Persevere through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. I don't know, I feel like they're leaning too heavily into you and your. Because I'm pretty sure they want to make it known that they're focusing on you, on the customer, and the customer is always right, but seems like they're hiding something, in my opinion. Maybe that's a mystery that we're going to solve later on. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Oh, I already read that. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, any time you are not shopping is time you could be shipping. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice. And I've noticed that people in the people or content creators that have this must be a house. Yeah, it looks like a house, a one-bedroom house or apartment. Anyway, I've noticed that content creators.
Skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Okay.
Mark my words. When my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
More power to you, man. So, I've noticed from other content creators, other Let's Players, gamers on YouTube, that they don't read the lore behind the games they play, and that might be them rushing through things, rushing through the game itself, and not taking the time to enjoy everything. Or it may just be me. But anyway, whenever I read something about the lore, I'll read it out loud, because I know what it's like to pause every few seconds to read text lore. So yeah, and I know how tedious that can be, especially with lore where it's all text and no voice acting. But anyway, what say you?
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
My last mission left a rift in space and cast me floating adrift in the void for a decade.
So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And just what is it you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me.
Sounds
Why,
like
the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. Wasn't
jaunt.
before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
You were saying something about Spire Grove. What's there? I actually do a pretty convincing impression of a Raptidon mating call. Want to hear? Feels like that can be debilitating. Sometimes it's best to face them. I'll go with the first.
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed the heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
What would you do with it? Sell it?
I lay my hands on something like that, turn it over to management. I'd start climbing the rungs of the corporate ladder right quick. Soon, I'd have all the considerable perks of someone responsible for a hit new product line. Bigger salary, name recognition, reserved seating in the company restroom, the works.
You're in quite a bind. We could probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Thank you. Have a look and message me over there. Okay, I will. Thank you. Oh, okay then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
You've been a bit light on details about what these schematics are for.
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Where's Spire Grove exactly?
Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarper up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Consider it done. I'll be on my way.
All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal.
They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Yeah, I'll look at what you sent after the stream.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Is this door giving you trouble?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Sure, if you don't mind taking out all of Fairfield at the same time.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine, Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, Bet that could plow through the door.
Have you tried using your head? Seems pretty dense. No, I wouldn't say that. It's not me. Why is it so important that you get into the armory anyway?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war, and hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
Sometimes plans aren't communicated down the chain to defend against sabotage. Is the situation with the Protectorate that dire? You mean Auntie's Choice didn't put their best 2 troopers on the job? I'm shocked. Just get to your point. But yeah, I'll go with leadership. Okay, and actually, yeah, I'm leaning toward leadership as a favorite trait, because I feel like I'm a leader. And I just need to tap into it.
Fair point. But most we've heard in answer to our request for more aid with the door is keep trying, which ain't exactly a strategy so much as an admonishment.
Is the situation with the Protectorate that dire?
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
Meaning the Protectorate can attack you, but you can't attack them. Not directly. At least it seems like you're winning hearts and minds. What's preventing Carr from taking action?
Why do you want to know? What are you, some kind of spy?
Back down, Trooper. I'm sure our friend here is just curious. Still haven't gotten orders to, I suppose. Only person besides Carr who might know more is Commander Torres out at the forward operating base.
At least it seems like you're winning hearts and minds.
Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Cap. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
Corpse. The treasure of a lifetime. Weapons and armor. You know, armory stuff. Nothing. Bet it's empty and you're both wasting your time. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that there would be armory stuff in there. I'm pretty sure that there would be battlements in there. Because it is an armory, after all.
Don't that strike you as a touch simple? And anyway, why would the Protectorate lock up everything they'd need to fight back? Unless they were trying to keep it from an invading force. Saying it aloud's altered my opinion somewhat. Fine. It's possible. I'll grant you.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
A unique challenge requires a unique solution.
You sound like you've got something percolating.
Oh, no, not really. Just stating the obvious.
Helpful.
Guess we gotta start afresh. Can we untable that tractor meets door idea now? I got it. What if we... No, wait. We already tried that. Oh, we could... Nope. Never mind. Tried that too.
No luck getting that door open, I see.
Oh, sure. We just thought we'd close it behind us. Didn't want to let in a draft.
Wouldn't want all those guns and or treasure to get cold, would we?
Ignore her. She's just out of sorts. I don't think I need to tell you why.
I'll be back. No, I'm not stealing anything. That's not me. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I'll work on that.
Can't you see I'm on the clock here?
Finally find
Yeah,
a way to get ahead.
yeah, I can.
This
Sorry.
happens.
So I think down that way would be too far out of the way. So yeah, I'll go ahead and yeah, of course I could explore. Oh, it's in this building, isn't it? Yeah, that would make sense.
Yes. Do I look approachable? Because I'm not.
You see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my two old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milverstreet, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
Yeah, I'll never go with the dumb trait. Because I know that I'm not dumb and yeah. I believe everything happens for a reason. You're trying to sell me something. Let me leave for a bit and to come up with an answer. I believe everything happens for a reason, yeah.
Everything happens for a reason. Yes. Yes, I can see that kind of line working with our Protectorate demographic. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
That's okay. Sorry I am back. That's okay, Kim. I did miss you. I don't know how many hours I've been streaming, but, right off, I don't know, but I think it's in the tens. I'm trying to find someone here, name of Augustine DeVries.
I've some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together.
I need to get into the Vox relay. Oh, maybe that'll... Who says I desire anything? I'm just passing through.
Tisk, tisk. I appreciate your devotion to remaining mum, but I simply cannot work with a freelancer who I do not intimately understand.
I need to get into the Vox relay, yeah.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Have you ever messed around with Wukong before? No, I don't think I have. But I have heard of the game. It's a fun aspect to wrap one's head around. That's a bit vague, isn't it?
Please, hear me out. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
You should have to try it. Yeah, I'll look into it, but but I've heard that they use or the difficulty level seems to be Souls-like in the sense of, or in the way of bosses, because bosses in Bloodborne and Souls games are pretty they're pretty hard to play or to deal with. Takes some mastery of the game mechanics to and learning the enemy's attack patterns first. Anyway, I'll think about it. Let me collect some more information first.
You should go talk to Carr. Perhaps when you hear what kind of violence she wants you to perpetrate, you'll see the worth of my proposal.
Yeah, the worth of your proposal. I might as well shoot you now.
You there. Still got work if you're looking. Didn't catch a look at your uniform before. Oh, the reaching arm of the Earth Directorate, wagging its fingers and snagging our pocketbooks. Hope you won't be a problem. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
I'm not going with the last one. But yeah, another thing is I don't have the game to play it, so yeah, I'll need to either buy it or see if Xbox Game Pass has it. But yeah, Lawbringer is another one that I want to, that I lean toward as well. Leadership and Lawbringer. Because I feel like I'm at least a lawful neutral person. If you know of the D&D language I'm using, or type of language. But yeah, I'm here to bring on justice wherever I tread. Right now my goal's the Fox Relay.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction, I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
Suppose there's no shame in hearing what you've got planned. It seems to me that you care more about efficiency than saving human lives. Have you seen any unusual Protectorate subjects? I'm looking for someone named DeVries. Only just got here. You'll have to fill me in on what I am, on where I am before we talk business. Do I have any pets? Yeah, for the time being, we have a pet turtle. Her name is Lily. Or, well, Lilith. She's a box turtle. And, she used to be, a friend of mine in real life. She used to be a friend of mine's, and she used to call her Hamburger because she looked like a hamburger to her. I don't know, she might have been hungry at that point, but anyway, I have a cat. You have a cat. That's nice. I'm a fan of variety, so I'm both a cat person and a dog person. and she's hungry right now. Then I suggest you feed her, unless it's too late for her to eat. You gotta go feed my cat. Yeah, yeah, go ahead and do that. I'll be here waiting for your return. But I do plan to wrap up the stream soon. Have you seen any unusual Protectorate subjects? I'm looking for someone named DeVries.
Unusual refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without begging permission. Don't know if there's a DeVries here, not my department. Milver Street befriends the ex-subjects, keeps tabs on them. Ask him. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you?
Yeah. I'll let you know on Discord when I take a look at what you've sent me. And I'll look forward to talking to you there. And also look forward to having you join me when you have the time. Another Directorate agent who stabbed a lot of us in the back.
Directorate agents betraying their fellows? So much for humanity's best and brightest.
And let's take a step back. I'd like to know a bit about this place.
This fine settlement is Fairfield. Once in the Protectorate's grasping claws, now Auntie's newest foothold on Paradise Island. When we arrived, it was thick with yaysayers, a hair's breadth away from sacrificing themselves to their old masters. Now they've seen the golden glow of the free market. Entertaining as it is to root out dozens of entrenched, suicidally murderous subjects, I'd take the efficiency of capitulation any day.
Nothing seems suspicious about this sudden mass changing of heart. Why did the Protectorate here defect?
Only thing not suspicious in this life is when a body points a gun at you. You can rest assured I don't expect these turncoats are as true as their word. We keep them away from heavy machinery and weapons, and we make them earn their keep. Through that, any who ain't truly converted will learn, sooner or later.
Seems to me that you care more about efficiency than saving human lives.
Ah, I haven't broken an idealist over my knee in ages. Open your ears wide, friend, for this is a whetstone well scoured. Efficiency saves human lives. Engage a detachment in open combat. Expect dozens dead on both sides. Kill their commander beforehand, and their soldiers will rout without a shot fired. Such is war. Milver Street, for all his book learning, doesn't seem capable of understanding such. I hope you're a sharper sort than he, willing to do what must be done.
Isn't soliciting my help unauthorized? Seems your boss will be mad at you. No, I won't do that. Alright, let's hear what it is you want from me.
I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war. Name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Milver Street said the same thing about you. He wants information on mental refreshment. I don't know about that. I'd rather work with you than Milver Street. I prefer the direct approach.
Competence recognizes competence. One last thing. Visit the Ministry of Accuracy first to gain credentials that will grant you easy entrance to the repair center.
Okay. Find automatic repair access. Okay, so. Investigate town hall's records. Milver Street couldn't recall how much about DeVries, but suggested sifting through the town hall's records for a hint as to her goings-on in Fairfield. Optional. Seek assistance in infiltrating this Fox relay station. The Fox relay is the most heavily guarded protectorate site in the region, and getting into it won't be a simple matter. Improve the mission's chance of success by seeking the help of sympathetic parties around the island. Acquisitions Officer Carr has a task that needs doing and said she would help you get into the Fox relay in exchange. Minister Milver Street offered you to aid in your infiltration of the Vox relay in exchange for your assistance. Find information on DeVries in Fairfield. The garbled signal Niles received came from the town of Fairfield. Even though he doubts she's still there, he thinks that that's a good place to start looking.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed? Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening.
How's the war effort?
Let me spin you a yarn. One of my elite regiments ceased replying to hails several weeks ago. Hardy bunch. Fought all across the system. Yesterday, the Protectorate launched the regiment commander's upper torso into one of our encampments, which makes 2 1/3 complete corpses of a 6-person unit.
Damn.
Mocking us. Calculating bastards, the Protectorate. Would admire their efficacy if it weren't taking so many of my best and brightest. Once the fighting reignites in full, they'll pay dearly.
I've been there. In your position, I mean, not the corpses.
Seen the crimson side of a battlefield, have you? Do tell.
Been under fire many a time in the pursuit of bringing wrongdoers to justice.
Out here fighting for truth and light in this day and age? Laws. Ain't you an artifact from an age bygone? Good that you're versed in combat. Will serve you well in Arcadia. Like it served me.
Do I detect a note of regret?
If you imagine you do, I'd be pleased to add you to the extensive tally. You may not believe it, but high amid my many goals is bringing an end to the fighting in Arcadia as soon as possible. Looks better for my record, after all.
Farewell. No, I'm not. Not stealing. Okay, so...
Commander, your munition supplies are low. It is best we discuss acquiring more ammunition when we are next traveling together.
I'm going to save the... going to stop now and end this stream now and do some editing before I upload this to YouTube. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like if you enjoyed this episode, and subscribe and follow my channels if you enjoyed my content overall. I hope to see you next time, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. See you all in the next one.